Welcome back to Motivation Monday, everybody. This is your guy, John Luke. Stay tuned. We got some interesting stuff today. We've had a lot of progress in the past week. I mean, we've had a lot of good things happen. We have focused, me specifically, I've focused a lot more on the strength side of things. I have went more towards upping my protein, up in my water intake. I'm trying to get more health into it, not so much focused on the numbers of the scale, but I am focusing on what it really takes to lose the weight. So with that being said, we talked about variables in the past of what keeps your weight fluctuating. Today I stepped on the scale and I didn't see much change. So I told myself, I was like, man, there's something more to this. Let's delve into it a little bit further. So I got to looking at what I was doing. So I upped my water intake, I upped my protein intake, I actually lowered my calories. So I was focusing more on trying to go towards the healthy part of it to make sure my body was fueled with vitamins, minerals, everything else. So with that being said, I stepped on the scale today. This is what we got. So it says we're a pound heavier. I'm not discouraged. That's fine. I expected that. The reason being, you're probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? You're a pound heavier. You're trying to lose weight. That's true. I understand that. That's completely true. But there's this one thing that makes the magic happen behind the scenes whenever the scale is telling you a lie. So anybody have any clues yet? Yeah, this thing. This big old thing right here. Yeah, this. Tape. This tape. This right here tells the truth whenever the scale does not give you an accurate answer. So, pound heavier doesn't sound good, right? But as of last Monday, I measured and I was 49 inches. Today I measured my waist and I was 48 and a quarter. So I've lost 3/4 of an inch around my waist. So even though I've been putting on some healthy muscle, I have been losing some fat, it's kind of evened out, fluctuating. So this tape right here, this is why I'm not discouraged, because this is what means the most when my size is going down. Now, it's inevitable to know that, obviously, number is a big factor in this, because we are in the middle of a challenge. We are trying to stay focused on dropping down to 200 pounds. But in the meantime, how does my body feel in the process? That is the main thing. Your health is the main thing. If you lose the weight and it's not healthy to do it, obviously we're doing it healthy because this week it says that we didn't lose anything, which is okay. That's fine. That's great. That tells me that at least the nutrition part is starting to get right. That's the main thing. So going through this process, I look at it as, it's nothing but experience. That's how you chalk it up. You chalk it up as experience. Okay, what can I do different next week in order to help myself? For example, this week I done a colon cleanse. I might have dropped anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. I don't know. But where I upped my water intake, my body could have been mildly dehydrated because I wasn't taking in enough water, and it soaked it up like a sponge. That's how it works. So, no, I'm not discouraged. I feel great. My arms feel great. My chest feels good. My legs feel much, much fuller. Like I can be in the middle of a grocery store walking, I can feel my legs just throb and pumping up. So it feels great. Those that saw the 1 mile run, that was the fastest mile I had ran in a very long time. In high school, at 155 pounds, I ran 7 minutes and 45 seconds. So this guy, at 255 pounds almost, I ran it in 9 minutes and 11 seconds. So just a little over a minute. This size, I still had the mild stamina, I still had the inspiration, I still had the motivation to go out there, no matter what I look like right now, and kill it. So that's what it takes. You got to stay motivated. So there's two things that I feel that are very necessary to share with you, because number one, I actually have it down on writing. I want to read this to you, and I want you to get on a serious level for the moment, because the past couple of videos we've had a lot of humor. That's great for humor, but I have came to the point in my life where there are people coming to me and they are telling me that people are beating them down. They don't, they don't have any gumption, they don't have any motivation. They feel like they can't do it. They feel like they're never going to amount to anything in life. So I want to go over this, and I want to encourage you to just tune your ear in just for a moment and touch base at what I'm feeling here. Because when I wrote this, I was feeling something, I'm telling you. And I hope and pray that some of the stories that I've heard, you all or anybody that's listening never has to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this piece out, and I'm going to go over it real quick, and I'll be right back. So often, people are torn down before they ever get started doing anything. I've got a bone to pick with the jealous people and your haters specifically, the people that can't stand you, that are jealous of you. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not good enough or that you'll never make it. Don't take it to heart when people don't say, I'm proud of you, or you did good, or attaboy, attagirl. I'm here to tell you that you are much more. You are much more. You can do it. You will do it. And you'll make it. You see, jealousy is a key, and that key is often abused or in the wrong hands of somebody at all times. And that key should be long lost, forgotten, buried away, and in nobody's possessions. Everyone wants to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to make bank. But nobody wants to work to make it to the millionaire status. So my advice to you is to give it all you got, no matter what. No matter who's against you, no matter what's going on in your life, give it all you got. Take all your pain, take all your worry, take all your hurt, all your fear. I want you to bottle it up, and I want you to shove it right down the barrel of your biggest enemy. And I want you to pull the trigger, and I want you to watch him fall. Because everything that you're feeling, I want you to put it as a fire and a motivation to make you a better person for who you are. You are a lot better. And remember those times whenever you're laying back on a beach and your legs are crossed and you're sipping out of a coconut, enjoying yourself. I want you to look back at who you were, and I want you to see where you came from and what you are now, because it is possible. And with God, all things are possible. And remember, you are always one decision from a completely different life. Whether it be a good or bad decision, shall stay mentally focused whenever it comes time to make decisions. Though they may seem so small, it could alter the alternate finish. Those that have been following me and those have encouraged me, I sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is for me. There's no paper here. I want to thank you, because without your guys' support and your motivation and everything that you show me, whether you be friends, whether you be family, whether you be somebody distant across the world, thank you so much. I sincerely mean that, because every day I wake up, I make a mental choice. Today I'm going to try my best to eat right. Today I'm going to get up and exercise. Today. It's a daily thing. You can't look a month down the road and plan a month down the road. But if you chisel at it little by little and you go day by day, whenever you roll out of the bed, you make a decision what you're going to put in your mouth, then you can see yourself starting to paint this big picture. But moving on, guys, I love you to death, and I want you to do good. I hope this has inspired you. I hope you take it to heart, because you are much more, and you have a lot of potential that you have not unlocked yet, and I want to see you all do good. So now, with all that, it is time for the health tips. This week, I wanted to do a hands-on health tip activity. I thought it would be good for us. So we have talked a lot in the past about different types of protein. We have talked about different ways to eat, different ways to consume calories, basic metabolic rate. We have done a lot of different things. But now I feel like it is time to start going into things specifically. And this week, I chose soda. I've been off of soda for about a month now. I'm feeling great. I'm detoxed of it. I have no hard sugars inside of me. It feels great. And I'm going to show you why. Because, you look at the back of the soda and it says 32 grams, 39 grams. What does all that mean? Okay, so today I got something for you. So people say, just one can, right? Just one can of soda, no big deal. Pound it, crush it, throw it away, right? Okay. Let me show you something. This is one can of soda, okay? 10 teaspoons of sugar. That is how much sugar is in one can of soda. That is mind-blowing. Just to give you an idea how big that is on my head. Pretty big. Pretty big. So, I encourage you to lay off the sauce. You need to lay off the pop, because that's not good. Not good at all. Yeah. So, and those that are like, oh man, I'm doing so good, I've laid off. I'm just drinking one a day now. Great, that's great. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. That's perfect. But I'm going to show you something. This is staggering, okay? This is 7 days, okay? One pop for 7 days. This is how much sugar you're taking in. Wow. Okay, just to give comparison, there's my head, okay? There are 70 teaspoons of sugar right here. There is 10 teaspoons per can of soda. Roughly, that's Coca-Cola, going off Coca-Cola status. That is a lot of sugar. Like, you can make a lot of cake and cookies with that. That's a lot of sugar. And it's just going down the hatch. No big deal. People, okay, this is just 7 cans of soda, okay? There are some people that kill a 12-pack a day. Can you comprehend that? A 12-pack a day. This is 7 cans, okay? We're going to be up in this range. Like, seriously. That is, oh my goodness, wow. So it's kind of scary to look back and see all the times that I went to a restaurant. I've sit on the couch. I've done all these different things, and I've just been pounding these pops, man. Left and right, left and right, left and right. And you know, it's even scarier because there's some people, now, it's like a 20 ounce is small to them. You know, a 20 ounce bottle of pop is small to them, and they don't drink nothing but pop. So you got all of this chemical, syrupy sugar running through your bloodstream, and there is no nutrition in it at all. It's a man-made thing. There's no nutrition. So what do? You have to detox slowly. You have to slowly detox yourself. I'm not going to sit and tell you it is a bed of roses, because the first week is you'll have headaches, you'll have caffeine fits. It'll be just like trying to quit cigarettes. That stuff is addictive. I'm sorry. Sugar is addictive. Food is addictive. You have to find yourself almost like a 10-step program. You have to start weaning yourself off of these different things. So, number one, what's the easiest thing to quit? All right, I need to just lay off on bread. I'm just going to quit bread. And then what's the next step? Okay, I need to find something to substitute pop. This is my water. Carbonated water, okay? Then what's the next thing on the list? I got to cut out sugar. I've got to quit the cupcakes and the cake and the cookies and the pie and the cheesecake. Got to quit all these things. What's next on the list? What do? Oh man, I got to start exercising. I got to get pumped up. I got to do something about this. So I'm going to start walking, and then I'm going to start jogging, and then I'm going to start running. It is a process. This isn't something you could do overnight, but this is a change you can make for your life today. So alongside of all the changes and everything that's being made, me and Lonnie has been in the competition. If you all saw the challenge on videos, we've had a continuous process. So we have been training very similar this week, and Lonnie hasn't saw a whole lot of difference on the scale either, because of our nutrition is pretty close together. Our exercise and routines are fairly close together. So when you do strength training and very vigorous activity, you're going to put on muscle weight. So this is a clip of what Lonnie's been doing in the meantime. So enjoy.
It's Monday, February 13th, 11 o'clock p.m. and we're going to be running a mile, well, walking a mile, carrying this 80-pound punching bag. I'll see you at the end. It's Monday, February 13th. At 11:56 p.m. I just finished about 1.3 miles carrying 80-pound punching bag. Here is one of the splits. The app stopped at about 0.33 of a mile. I'll have both of the splits in a video. Here is the one split. There'll be a picture of it in the video as well. It's Tuesday, February 14th, around 11 p.m. and we're going to be running a mile with this 10-pound medicine ball. See you when we get finished. It's Tuesday, February 14th, 11:21 p.m. Just finished 1.1 miles carrying a 10-pound medicine ball. It was infinitely easier than an 80-pound punching bag. Here are the splits. There'll be a picture of it in the video. And John, I hope you're keeping up.
So no doubt Lonnie has been doing very good. He's done a lot of very strenuous activities, and I'm very proud of him for doing so, because some of those things not the average person can do. So with that being said, shifting gears, yesterday we did not get to do a Sanctuary Sunday. So what we would want to do today is to incorporate it. So I want to give you just a short word, short and sweet, like I always do. If God be for you, who can be against you? That pretty much sums it up. You need Him in the whole process. He'll be your strength. He'll be your guidance. Keep Him first. Always remember that, guys. I'm going to have a subscribe button right over in here. And we're going to have a suggested video right over here. And for those that are still wanting to enter the challenge and they're wanting to do things, we are still supporting breast cancer. It's going to be right in here. And for those that are wanting to send their things to me, got my personal email right here. So I appreciate you guys. I love you, cherish you very much. We're going to continue fighting. We're going to continue digging. Got the Fight Like a Girl status here. Hope you all have a great night, day, wherever you are. And we'll be seeing you soon, guys. Thank you very much. God bless.